Welcome to Little Secrets, where we uncover the stories behind the world's most powerful companies. Today, we're diving into one of the greatest tech giants of all time, Facebook. The name alone conjures up images of blue and white screens, endless notifications, and a digital world that feels both familiar and inescapable. It's where your aunt posts pictures of her cat, right? Where family updates and pet photos fill your feed, making it seem like a harmless digital scrapbook. Where you mindlessly scroll through your feed, hoping for a glimmer of amusement in the abyss of your existence. It's a place to kill time, to escape boredom, to feel connected, at least on the surface. But behind the seemingly harmless facade of birthday reminders and baby photos, lurks a darker truth. The platform is more than just a digital gathering place. Think of Facebook as a giant Trojan horse, an irresistible gift that hides something far more complex and potentially dangerous inside. It arrived in our lives promising connection and convenience, making it easier than ever to stay in touch with friends and family, no matter the distance. We opened our doors wide, inviting it into our homes, our phones, our pockets. We welcomed it without a second thought, eager for what it offered. We didn't realize it was filled with data-hungry algorithms, ready to exploit our every click, our every like, our every online interaction. Our digital lives became fuel for its insatiable appetite. This isn't ancient history, folks. This is the story of our time, unfolding right now, shaping how we connect and communicate. Remember FaceMash? It was basically a hot or not website for Harvard students, created by one Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, that Mark Zuckerberg, the future tech mogul. Turns out judging people's looks based on stolen photos wasn't exactly ethical, who knew? The seeds of controversy were planted from the very beginning. But Zuckerberg, the coding whiz kid with a penchant for hoodies and questionable ethics, wasn't deterred. He saw opportunity where others saw trouble. He repackaged the concept, slapped a fresh coat of paint on it, and called it Facebook. A new era of social networking was born, and the world would never be the same. And boy did we eat it up. We signed up in droves, eager to be part of the next big thing, never suspecting what we were really letting in. Here's the thing about Facebook. Despite what they say, it's not really about connecting people or building communities. That's just the story they tell us. What it's truly about is collecting data. Your data, my data, everyone's data. Every single click, swipe, and pause is valuable to them. Every time you like a post, comment on a photo, or even just lurk in the shadows, Facebook is watching, recording, and analyzing. It's like having a silent observer in the room, taking notes on your every move. They know what you like, what you don't like, who you talk to, what you buy, what you eat, what keeps you up at night. Your digital life is an open book to them, and they're reading every page. They probably even know what color socks you're wearing right now, or at least could make a pretty good guess. Don't look down. If you do, they'll know you're onto them. It's almost like a game, but you're not the one making the rules. And what do they do with all this precious data? They sell it, of course. Your personal information is their most valuable product. To advertisers, marketers, political campaigns, anyone willing to pay for a glimpse into your digital soul. Your preferences and habits become a commodity. They call it targeted advertising, but let's be honest, it's more than just marketing. It's unsettling, even a little bit creepy. It's like they're whispering in your ear, telling you what to buy, what to think, who to vote for, and shaping your world in ways you might not even notice. Remember Cambridge Analytica? No? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because this is where things get really shady. Back in 2018, news broke that this data mining firm had harvested the personal information of millions of Facebook users without their consent. They used this treasure trove of data to create targeted political ads, influencing elections all over the world. Think about that for a second. Your likes, your shares, your innocent cat videos, weaponized to manipulate public opinion. Facebook claimed ignorance, said they were victims too. But let's be real. They built the stage, handed Cambridge Analytica the microphone, and then acted surprised when the crowd went wild. This wasn't just a data breach, it was a betrayal of trust on a massive scale. So Facebook got caught with its hand in the cookie jar. Big deal, right? It's not the first time a tech giant has been caught bending the rules, and it probably won't be the last. But what happened next is what really matters. They apologized, promised to do better, and then, well, went right back to their old tricks. The public relations machine kicked into high gear, but behind the scenes not much really changed. In fact, they doubled down. Profits soared and the company just kept growing. almost as if nothing had happened at all. Remember that whole Meta rebrand? It was a massive pivot, a bold new direction. At least, that's what they wanted us to believe. It was supposed to be about building the metaverse, a virtual reality utopia where we could all live, work, and play together. The future, reimagined by Zuckerberg and his team. But let's be honest, it was just a distraction, a shiny new object to make us forget about all the bad stuff. A classic case of misdirection while the real issues stayed hidden in the shadows. And while we were all busy trying to figure out what the metaverse even was, Facebook was busy dismantling its own safety measures. Important teams were quietly downsized or let go. They gutted their fact-checking programs, leaving misinformation to spread more easily than ever before. Cozied up to political extremists, making deals and turning a blind eye to dangerous content for the sake of engagement and profit. And basically gave a big middle finger to anyone who dared to question their power. In the end, the house that Zuckerberg built became even harder to challenge. Here's the kicker. Facebook or Meta, or whatever they want to call themselves these days, is only getting bigger, more powerful, more insidious. They're buying up every competitor in sight, integrating their products into every aspect of our lives, and collecting more data than ever before. They're building a digital dystopia where our every move is tracked, analyzed, and monetized. A world where our thoughts and opinions are shaped by algorithms designed to keep us scrolling, clicking, and buying. So, the next time you open Facebook, ask yourself, are you connecting with friends or feeding the beast? Are you sharing your life or surrendering your privacy? The truth is out there, folks, and it's scrolling through your newsfeed right now.